Well, all right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. It's your buddy CJ here. And tonight, we're talking about all things automotive industry, all the things that real gearheads and real car guys love talking about. Cars, cars, cars. We got it all right here. This is the home and the place to be for that real gearhead talk. Come on, real gearhead talk. Guys, welcome back to all of my subscribers. I am so grateful to each and every one of you. If you're new, please give me a like and subscribe. Around here, Hot Seat Automotive Podcast, we talk about cars. We talk about exotic cars and muscle cars, modern cars, supercars, classic cars, you name it. We talk about automotive events, motorsports, road trips, rallies, car meets, car shows. We talk about it all. Come on. Guys, welcome. Special Friday night edition episode. Let's get right into it. Tonight, new feature here on Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. We're going to build a car. You know, one of the things we love doing as car guys is talking about, hey, if I was buying whatever car, fill in the blank, I would spec it this way. And you talk to your buddies about it, right? And they say, no, cuz you got it all wrong. You got to build it this way. Well, listen, as a continuation of that, and something I've been doing all my life, I don't know about you as a car guy or car girl, tell me about it. Are you all about thinking about different cars? Are you all about thinking about which color you want, which suspension, which wheels, which interior? You want an automatic or a manual, okay? You want the sport exhaust? You want the pinstripe or not? Which option packages do you want? Listen, I don't know about you, but as a gearhead, these are the things I do, and I think you do them too. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Tonight, what are we doing? Come on, guys, let's do this together. Tonight, guys, we are building a 2024 Ford Mustang together. We are going to build the ultimate 2024 Ford Mustang. Your buddy CJ is going to take you through soup to nuts, all the specs, the configuration options that I would go for. And first things first, let me get this out of the way. You can feel free to disagree with me, 100%. But here's the rule. No haters on this channel. Guys, if you disagree with me, you got to respond with those comments. Give me those comments. Tell me where I went wrong. Tell me what you would build. Tell me what your preference is for a 2024 Mustang. Mustang guys, I know you're out there. You're always thinking about these things. If you like your buddy CJ, I'm going to show you the Mustang that I think is really the ultimate. And by the way, this is fresh. This is not rehearsed. Okay, I have not gone in here and pre-configured. So you're getting it raw. You're getting your buddy CJ's initial reaction of what I would build as a 2024 Mustang. And I'm fixing to build the ultimate 2024 Mustang for me. And I want to know what you think about it. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, guys. So here we go. What I'm going to do is go into shop. And we ain't going to search inventory. No. I want to build it my way. What was it? Burger King used to say, you can have it your way. Yeah, tonight. CJ wants to have it his way. Come on, guys. We having fun. Now, first things first, let's look at the various different models. Okay. EcoBoost to GT. Okay. And then if we keep going here, what do we got? We got the Dark Horse. Okay. Those of you who know me kind of probably know where this is going. I want a Dark Horse. Okay. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to build my ultimate Dark Horse very quickly, and then I want to compare it to what a comparable GT would go for, and I want to compare them with you tonight, and let's talk about it. Premium versus the base trim. I'm going premium. Now, I'm going to kind of talk you through my thinking here. If I was on the lot and they had the right Dark Horse and it wasn't premium, I'd still buy it, okay? Having said that, if I had my choice, if I had my druthers, I'll go with a premium. I am not one of those guys that has to have all the bells and whistles. There are certain options that are non-negotiable for me when I spec and buy a car, but there are others that I can be flexible on, okay? So let's go ahead and start my build of the Dark Horse Premium. And by the way, I don't mind telling you that I've been trying to buy a Dark Horse for a while. Ford dealerships, if you're out there and you can get me an allocation for a Dark Horse, I'll buy it. Like, call me. Hit me up. I'm not hard to find. I'm being serious. Like, I've seen Dark Horses for sale on Auto Trader, and they want way over MSRP. I'm not paying that for a Mustang. Sorry. I'm not going over MSRP on this car. I want an allocation. I want to spec one and build one. There's plenty of GT inventory out there, and the GTs are incredible cars. I happen to want a dark horse. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. But let's keep going. So here it is, 2024 Mustang Dark Horse Premium. First things first, there is only one color to get the dark horse in. This I've known for quite some time. Okay? And I want the Blue Ember Metallic. Guys, I lost my mind when I first saw this color, and I claim this is the color for the dark horse. Leave me those comments if you disagree. Now, in order to get that color, here's how they get you, right? You can see adding Blue Ember Metallic also requires the following changes. The dark horse appearance package. Now, let's take a look at what's included, okay? Black painted roof. That's very cool. Gives you that two-tone effect. It gives you unique brake calipers in Notorious Blue with Grabber Blue logo. Yes, please. I want that. The unique hood graphic. Very cool. Okay. This is the one I want. So let's go back and I'm going to say yes, please. So that gives me those two options. Painted racing stripe. Don't need it. Let's leave that for the time being. The hood stripe is a vinyl stripe. I'm going to leave it as is for now. Let's look at the powertrain options. Obviously, that 5.0 liter, 4-valve, dual overhead cam, electronic fuel injection, naturally aspirated engine. It's a mouthful. Guys, this is the same engine platform that they put in the GTs. This is a 4th generation Coyote, producing 500 horsepower and 418 foot-pounds of torque. Okay. In the dark horse. So absolutely, there are no other engine options, but that's what I'm getting in my dark horse here. Okay, here's a controversial topic. Are we going with the Tremec 6-speed manual or the 10-speed select shift automatic transmission? The auto is a $1,595 option. I might disappoint some of you guys. I might be controversial. I'm going with the automatic. Your buddy CJ, at this phase of my hobby, I prefer the automatics. I prefer the dual clutches. Look, I get it. Having 3 pedals is cool. I've had a bunch of manual transmission cars. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy another manual transmission car, but in something like this, something new, I'm going to do road trips in it. Okay, I'm going to drive the car a lot. I want the automatic, okay? You can see when you go with the automatic, you get the 355 limited slip rear axle. This car comes with the Dark Horse Deluxe 700A equipment group. You get aluminum foot pedals, approach detection, heated and cooled driver and front passenger seats. What is this, a Mustang or a Lincoln Town Car? This thing's goosed out. You got memory driver seats, universal garage door opener, premier trim and color accent security package. So you get all of that, included. As I mentioned, already getting the Dark Horse appearance package. We already looked at that with the black painted roof and all those other parameters. Dark Horse handling package, $5,495 option, sports fans. What do we get? You get the 19 by 10.5 front, 19 by 11-inch rear, dark tarnish, dark painted aluminum wheels. You get the 305 R19s up front and the 315 R19s out back. Adjustable strut top mounts. Now, I am not a big track guy. Full transparency, I'm not out there doing laps every weekend. I might do some lap and track events here and there, but I'm not really losing any sleep over it. If anything, if the car handles better, makes it more fun, gives it a more aggressive look and some cooler styling, I might go with it. Following features installed at the plant: front tow hooks, magnetic dampening system, performance rear spoiler. Performance rear spoiler with gurney flap. All right, I'll say it again. Performance rear spoiler. Man, I'm having a difficult time tonight. Performance rear spoiler with the gurney flap, painted shadow black. I got to have it. Guys, I got to have that spoiler on my Dark Horse. I'm just being blunt and real with you. Revised chassis tuning. Add it. Look, my Mustang, I'm speccing it my way. I got to have it. And we're going to check out how this car looks in a moment. I think it's going to be absolutely sharp. Now, wheels can make the car. We know this. So let's take a look at it. We got the 19 by 10.5, 19 by 11, tarnished, dark painted, low gloss aluminum wheels. Or let's click this option. Oh, look at this. If you change the wheels, you have to remove the Dark Horse handling package. So no, let's go ahead and say no to that. So I am not going to change it to those wheels, okay? And then I think these are the carbon fiber wheels. What happens if I try to select those? Okay, so I can add those, but that adds $10,000. Now, what do you guys think? $9,000. What do you guys think about the carbon fiber wheels? Not a must for me. I'll be honest with you. I don't need the carbon fiber wheels. In fact, I'm not even nuts about them. Like, I wouldn't rule it out if there was a car on the lot and I could snag it at MSRP. I probably would get them. I don't think $89.95 is too crazy. But look, I'm going to be blunt. For what I'm going to use the car for, as primarily like a fun road trip car, do some mountain runs, do some beach runs. Look, I'm not nuts for the carbon fiber wheels. I think it's cool to say, look, I have carbon fiber wheels. But no, I think I'm going to stick with the tarnished, dark painted, low gloss aluminum wheels. How do you like that? Let me know what you guys think about those carbon fiber wheels, and would you get them? Do you have them? If you have the carbon fiber wheels, let me know what your experience has been with them. Guys, what about tires? Let's see if it lets me change the tires. So what are our options here? These are the summer only tires. Okay, so these are summer only tires. Okay, if I want to change them, let's see. Will it even let me change them is the question. No, see, if I change the tires, okay, wait a minute. Adding the summer only tires also requires the following change. You got to go with the low gloss aluminum wheels, and you got to remove. Okay, let's take a look at this. You got to remove. Okay, so they're different wheels, and you got to remove the Dark Horse handling package. So anyway, I'm sticking with what I got here in this car, and let me just make sure I didn't screw anything up. So I'm going to stick with the Dark Horse handling package and the recommended tires for that. Okay. And I am not going to mess with any of that. How do you like it? Because I really like that handling package. I can always change tires later if I want to, candidly. All right. Indoor vehicle cover? Nah, don't need it. I'm going to keep this car in the garage. Performance rear spoiler painted tarnished dark. Okay, what is that? Okay, standard on Mustang Dark Horse. Digitally image. Let's see if I add that, what happens? Will it even let me do it? No, see, you got to kind of, this will upset the package with that Dark Horse appearance package. So I'm going to keep it in painted shadow black. That's the difference, right? If you go painted tarnished dark, you're going to screw up the appearance package, the Dark Horse appearance package, okay, and the handling package. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to leave that. Matte clear film, no, I'm going to have that added later. I am a fan of the PPF, but I'll do it myself. I won't do it myself. I have shops that I use for that type of thing, and that's what I'll do here. Wheel locking kit is included. Remote start system, is included. Magnetic damping system, I think that's included as well. Standard on the Dark Horse, absolutely. So we've already got that. That's all included with that Dark Horse handling package. The brake calipers, I want to keep them as they are. Those are the 19-inch Brumbo brake system with performance linings, blind spot information system, universal garage door opener included. Okay, interior. Let's talk about the seats. Okay, so included the deep indigo, which I think is a cool look. What do you guys think? I think that is the right color for this color Dark Horse. I just think it looks so sharp. I think it's really cool effect, and it's really unique. I don't like having cars. If you know your buddy CJ, I like having unique cars, okay? I think if I was to try to change the seats, Look, I'm not a racetrack guy. I know you can get the Recaro vinyl seats with micro suede inserts. I'm not even going to bother. I want more comfortable seats. That's just me. I'm not a 30-year-old guy anymore. And I want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable on my road trips. So your buddy CJ is going to stick with the cloth seats. Okay, I don't need the cargo area protector, dual zone automatic temperature control included. Those are probably the primary options that I want. I'm just looking through some of this other stuff. Climate control, cargo organizers, car cover, don't really need it. Comes with the aluminum foot pedals, heated steering wheel, anti-theft system, ambient lighting, HD radio sound system with amplifier, comes with the audio upgrade, okay, included. The Sync 4.0, built-in navigation, Sirius XM, B&O sound system, Bang & Olufsen 12 speaker, including subwoofer in the trunk. So to me, you're all set. Now, this car specs out at $75,000. It's an expensive Mustang. That is an expensive Mustang. Let's remember that number, but then now let's take a look at it together. Let's take a look at what your buddy CJ built. Here it is. This is the 2024 Mustang Dark Horse as spec'd by your buddy CJ. This is the one I want. If I was buying one of these cars today, if I could get an allocation, I would buy one of these cars today. And this is the one I'd want. This is the right color. Okay, I just think the car is incredibly unique looking. Look at that rear spoiler. Now that only comes with, I believe it's the handling package coupled with the appearance package. So you got to, in order to get that really cool, unique spoiler, you got to go and get the package that it comes with. But I think it really kind of makes the car. I'm not a big spoiler guy usually, but I really like what they did here with the Dark Horse. I think it looks like a good fit. It doesn't look ridiculous. And with that handling package, I think you pick up not only some interesting performance and handling enhancements, but also some really nice aesthetic enhancements as well. Look at that. It just sits with a really good stance. Look at the ground effects. Look at the black accents on the car. Look at the wheels. Look at the brake calipers. This is just really a sharp Mustang in every sense of the word. So I think your buddy CJ has built the ultimate 2024 Mustang. I mean, I think I've built the ultimate 2024 Mustang here in this Dark Horse. What do you guys think? Take a look at the interior. Does that look futuristic or what? Doesn't look like any other car on the road. You got the Dark Horse badge here. You got that kind of indigo, they call it. I think it's kind of a purplish blue hue to the interior, really sharp. Now look at the dash. I know this is kind of controversial for a lot of folks. The dark, the new generation Mustangs having kind of the glass cockpit. I'm not against it. I've had and have other cars with kind of this glass cockpit thing. Listen, it's a sign of the times. We'd all like to have more analog, but it's a thing. I claim the Dark Horse. Look at the interior here. Look at the trim. Look at the accents. This is a really unique Mustang, and I'm ready to buy. Now I want to know what you guys think. Whoa, they took away my body. That's what she looks like underneath. I wasn't ready for that, guys. Check that out. It's kind of cool. Shows you the underpinnings of the car. Wow, these are high-tech cars, huh? Really cool. So, guys, let's keep going here, and let's keep in mind that as your buddy CJ built this is a $75,000 Mustang. Now, what do we know about Mustangs? They usually depreciate quite a bit. I'm a Mustang fan. I've owned multiple, but that's a consideration, right? And I've heard some of the criticism about the Dark Horse is that, well, it's kind of a glorified GT. Like, it's not a Shelby car. It's not as special. Do you really want to pay that premium? Now, for me, I prefer the Dark Horse aesthetically and the image of the Dark Horse over the Mach 1. I would definitely rather have a Dark Horse over a Mach 1. That's just me. Mach 1s have been out for years, for decades. They've been making a Mach 1 on and off. Dark Horse is something different. Your buddy CJ is something different. Come on. You know me. I like to be different. I like different cars. I don't want to have a car that everybody else has, which is why, the Mach 1's been out for years. The GTs, I've had GTs. I've had a California Special. Kind of played out for me. And I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying, for me as a car guy, that's where I'm at. But guys, let's keep going. What I want to do is I want to go ahead And I want to now build an equivalent GT. If that car was $74,000, the Dark Horse, what would it cost for your buddy CJ to build the ultimate GT? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, guys, let's keep going. Let's go with a GT Premium Fastback. Remember, the other one was $74,000 as spec'd out by me. And let's see, the Dark Horse limited availability starts at $62K. The GT Premium Fastback is a bargain at $46K. Let's start my build. I am going to go with a Fastback, not a convertible. Color, what do we got here? Okay, if I was building a Ford Mustang today, that Vapor Blue Metallic is pretty cool. So I want something different, guys. I want something different. Let's see. Oy, not for me. I'm doing this on the fly. We're doing this in real time. The gray doesn't really pick it up. I keep coming back to the Vapor Blue Metallic. Not a fan of the Rapid Red or the Race Red would be more my color, but I've had so many red cars over the years. I'm kind of over it. I'll tell you the color I could not live with. I could not live with this. What is this? Yellow Splash Metallic. What is that? The Mustard Mobile? I couldn't do it. We're going Vapor Blue Metallic. That's the color that's talking to me. Over the top racing stripe. I don't need a racing stripe, do I? What does this thing look like with a racing stripe? I don't know. What do you guys think? It's too much. I don't want it. No racing stripe for me. All right, I'm going to go once again with the 10-speed automatic. Okay, let's stick with the 315 limited slip. Okay, just for argument's sake, GT Premium High Equipment Group. What's the difference? Let's expand it and take a look at it. Okay, so includes the GT features plus the B&O sound system, the aluminum door sills, premium trim with color accent group, security package, Ford Copilot Assist, memory driver seat. Yeah, I got to have that. So let's go ahead and add that package. Security package included, GT Performance package. I think I need this because it probably has the exhaust. Okay, it comes with carbonized gray painted aluminum wheels, Brembo brake system, electric hand-operated parking brake, front tow hook, the grill, the heavy-duty front springs, performance rear raised wing, differential. Now it's changing your gearing to 373. The Torsen differential. Let's see. Unique chassis tuning, sway bar. What do you think, guys? Let's go ahead and add the performance package and see how things look. Let's see how it changes the look. Kind of gives the car a different look. I don't know how I feel about those wheels, though. How do I feel about those wheels, man? I don't know. I got to look at this thing. Okay, so it does add that really cool rear wing. Let's take a look at it when we add it. Okay, if I add the GT Performance package, it does add that really cool rear wing. What is a Night Pony package? Let's take a look. All right, I added the Night Pony package. Okay, all right, I think that's a nice touch. Definitely a nice touch for $1,100. I don't want the California Special package, Bronze Appearance package. Let's see what that does. Okay, so that's going to remove the Mustang Night Pony package. No, I don't want to do that. Let's leave it with the black. Okay, now let's take a look at the wheels. Do I have to stick with those wheels? Ugh, I don't know if I like those. Guys, I don't know if I like those wheels. What about these? What happens if I go with those? See, it's going to make me take out the GT Performance package. So no, I want to stick with that. Let's stick with that. Look at these. How wild are these, man? Oh my gosh. Those are wild looking wheels, huh? I mean, come on. I'll stick with that. I'll stick with the recommended tires. Let's just get right to the point. Performance rear wing, painted body color, raised wedge, deck lid spoiler. I don't know if it'll let me even add that. But just for giggles, let's add it and see what happens if it's going to mess up the performance package. Yeah, no, we're going to leave it because I want that performance package. We're not going to add the matte clear Film, I'll get that done myself. MagneRide damping system. What do you think, guys? Should I add that? Let's go ahead and leave it out for now. Active valve performance GT exhaust. Now, I need the active exhaust, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and add that. Let's see if it messes with anything in the package. Hopefully not. No, good. Okay. So we added the active performance exhaust, and let's go with so brake calipers. You can get them in grabber blue. What do you think? That's kind of a nice touch. Let's see if it'll let me do that without messing with the package. Okay, let's see. Brake calipers black with white. Remove the brake calipers. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I think that's kind of a nice touch. Interior, black onyx. Let's go with a black interior. Leather trim seats included. Yes, I like that. Recaro, leather trimmed sports seats. Nah, not interested. All right, we got the illuminated door sills. Cargo, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. All right. Premium floor mats. Okay, that's fine. And that's fine. Let's go with this and let's take a look at it. So $61,000 to spec this car versus, what was it, 74 for the Dark Horse. So look, this is a sharp looking car too, and it is unique. Almost reminds me of the Dark Horse in some ways. This is a really sharp looking car too. I mean, I would definitely rock this, but I claim for the $12,000 or $13,000 price difference, I'd go Dark Horse all day long. It's just a more unique looking car. It's got some additional performance enhancements, okay? It's not a huge difference in performance, but if I look at everything in aggregate, I personally would rather have the Dark Horse, but it's a decision that only you can make, right, as the buyer. I don't think there's a bad choice here. The GT is a fantastic car, okay? They've gotten better over the years. I know the 2024s can be kind of polarizing. You're either into the aesthetics or not. You're either into these interiors or you're not. Whoa, there it is without the body again. Look at this thing. Unbelievable engineering when, goes into these Mustangs, and including the new ones. But guys, that's my choice. I'm going with the Dark Horse all day long. I think the GT is a hell of a car as well. But having said that, for the price difference, if I could snag one, if I could get an allocation, I'd buy that car. Ford dealers, I told you, if you're out there, hit up your buddy CJ. If you get me an allocation at MSRP, I'll buy it. But guys, listen, I wanted to come on here, have some fun with you tonight. Friday night, let's build a car together. That's kind of what we did. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed doing this as much as I did. Did I build the ultimate 2024 Ford Mustang? You tell me. What do you think about my Dark Horse? Is that the ultimate 2024 Mustang? Or alternatively, if you're a GT guy, did I get the GT right with that performance package? It's a $61,000 car, I think. So it's a $60,000 Mustang easily. Okay. Maybe you get them a little bit below MSRP. You can negotiate if there's dealer inventory. But if you want a brand new 2024 spec the way I spec'd it, $60,000 car all day long. The Dark Horse, the way I spec'd it, $74,000. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a Mustang. Let's be real. Did I get it right? You guys tell me. You can disagree with my spec, but you got to leave comments telling me how you would build your 2024 Mustang. Come on! Your buddy CJ loves you, each and every one of you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Leave me those comments. Give me a like and subscribe. Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. Until I see you guys in the next one, peace!